Hello everyone, welcome to my channel GK for GC. Here today we will discuss general knowledge GK questions. Instruction. Please watch the video till end without skipping it, and a request, if you find my channel interesting, useful and informative, please like, share, subscribe it and support us. So let's start today's GK questions discussion. These questions are from Indian Polity and Constitution. Question number 1. In the Indian Constitution, fundamental rights were taken from the Constitution of option 1 USA, option 2 UK, option 3 USSR, option 4 none of these. The answer is option 1 USA. The concept of fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution is inspired by the Bill of Rights of the US Constitution. Question number 2. Which of the following is not a fundamental duty? Option 1 to abide by the Constitution and respect the national flag. Option 2 to promote harmony and brotherhood. Option 3 to uphold and protect the sovereignty. Option 4 abolition of titles except military and academic. The answer is option 4 abolition of titles except military and academic. The abolition of titles is a fundamental right under Article 18, not a fundamental duty. Question number 3. Which one of the following does not come under social rights? Option 1 right to vote, option 2 right to life, option 3 right to religious freedom, option 4 right to education and culture. The answer is option 1 right to vote. The right to vote is a political right, whereas social rights focus on basic human needs and freedoms. Question number 4. In the Constitution of India, promotion of international peace and security is mentioned in which of the following parts? Option 1 fundamental rights, option 2 preamble, option 3 directive principles of state policy, option 4 none of these. The answer is option 3 directive principles of state policy. Article 51 under the directive principles of state policy deals with international peace and security. Question number 5. According to the Constitution of India, which of the following is enforceable in the court? Option 1 directive principles, option 2 preamble, option 3 fundamental duties, option 4 fundamental rights. The answer is option 4 fundamental rights. Fundamental rights are justiciable and can be enforced by the courts, unlike directive principles of state policy and fundamental duties. In a democratic government, each adult citizen must have one vote and each vote must have one value. Option 1 democratic, option 2 autocratic, option 3 monocratic, option 4 authoritarian. The answer is option 1 democratic. The principle of one person, one vote, one value is a fundamental characteristic of democracy. Question number 7. In how many ways can Indian citizenship be acquired? Option 1 3, option 2 4, option 3 5, option 4 6. The answer is option 3 5. Citizenship in India can be acquired by birth, descent, registration, naturalization, and incorporation of territory. Question number 8. Which among the following writs is issued by a court or to a public official asking him to perform his official duties? Option 1 prohibition, option 2 mandamus, option 3 quo warranto, option 4 habeas corpus. The answer is option 2 mandamus. The writ of mandamus is issued by a higher court to a lower authority directing them to perform their legal duties. Question number 9. Match the following. Acquisition of Indian citizen A by deprivation, loss of Indian citizenship B, equality for law, fundamental right by registration. Match the following. So the answer is option 1 acquisition of Indian citizenship by registration, loss of Indian citizenship by deprivation. Fundamental right, equality before law. B. Citizen Citizenship can be acquired by registration, lost by deprivation, and equality before law is a fundamental right. Question number 11. Which of the following is not a fundamental right of Indian citizens? Option 1, right to property. Option 2, right to constitutional remedies. Option 3, freedom of movement. Option 4, right to form an association. The answer is right to property. Option 1. The right to property was removed as a fundamental right by the 44th Amendment of 1978 and is now a legal right. Question number 11. What does the writ of mandamus mean? We command. Option 2. By what warrants? Option 3. You may have the body. Option 4. To be certified. The answer is option 1. We command. The writ of mandamus is issued to command a public authority to perform a duty. Option Question number 12. Which of the following provisions is correct? Option 1. Part 4A of the Constitution of India deals with citizenship. Option 2. Part 4 of the Constitution of India deals with directive principles of state policy. Option 3. Part 3 of the Constitution of India deals with fundamental duties. Option 4. Part 2 of the Constitution of India deals with fundamental rights. The answer is option 2. Part 4 of the Constitution of India deals with directive principles of state policy. Explanation. Part 4 covers directive principles of state policy, Part 3 covers fundamental rights, and Part 4A covers fundamental duties. Which of the following is a directive principle of state policy? Option 1. Protection of life, personal liberty. Option 1. Protection of life and personal liberty. Option 2. Organization of village panchayats. Option 3. Protection of the interests of minorities. Option 4. Abolition of untouchability. The answer is option 2. Organization of village panchayats. Article 40 of the Indian Constitution under Directive Principles of State Policy promotes the organization of village panchayats. Question number 14. The Supreme Court ruled in the Kesav Nanda Bharti case that the preamble is a constituent of the Constitution in which year? Option 1 1971, Option 2 1968, Option 3 1977, Option 4 1973. The answer is Option 4 1973. In 1973, the Supreme Court ruled that the preamble is a part of the Constitution and introduced the basic structure doctrine. Question number 15. The preamble of the Indian Constitution assures Option 1 liberty, Option 2 fraternity, Option 3 equality, Option 4 justice. The answer is option 2 fraternity. The preamble assures fraternity to maintain the dignity of the individual and unity and integrity of the nation. Question number 16. The feature of bicameralism in the Indian Constitution is borrowed from the Constitution of Option 1 France, Option 2 Germany, Option 3 South Africa, Option 4 Britain. The answer is option 4 Britain. The concept of a bicameral legislature is taken from the British system. Bicameral legislature means two houses of parliament. Question number 17. When did the drafting committee publish the first draft of the Indian Constitution? Option 1 June 1948, Option 2 May 1948, Option 3 January 1948, Option 4 February 1948. The answer is Option 2 May 1948. The first draft of the Indian Constitution was published in May 1948. Question number 18. The political part of the Indian Constitution has been largely drawn from which constitution? Option 1 British Constitution, Option 1 Irish Constitution, Option 3 Australian Constitution, Option 4 US Constitution. The answer is option 1 British Constitution. The parliamentary system rule of law and cabinet system is in India are inspired from by the British Constitution. Question number 19. Question number 19. From which country has the concept of martial law, which restricts fundamental rights, been borrowed? Option 1 the UK, option 2 the USSR, option 3 China, option 4 Japan. The answer is option 1 the UK. The concept of martial law in India, which allows the suspension of certain rights during emergencies, is borrowed from the UK. So, thank you everyone. Like, share, and subscribe GK for GC.